Hello, everybody. This Hangout on Air is live. I am Rosie O'Kelly. This is the Rosie O'Kelly channel. It is the 28th of October, 2018, and time for us to get down and boogie and make something nice today. And what do I mean by nice? Something nice for autumn. We're about 1/3 of the way, a little more than 1/3 of the way through autumn. Tara Boo, how you doing, sweetie? And I think I'm going to change into a black here. I think this will be a little better. I'll be right back. There we go. Ooh. Black is a little gooder. Hey, free samples, Stewie, David, Christy. Oh, you just finished coffee time. Diamond, Jennifer, my gal, Tara Boo. Hey, Steve, how are you? Zoe, nice to see you. Making something extra special for dinner tonight. Hey, Joe King, nice to see you. Yeah, get this fly out of here. There we go. Nice to see you. Andrea Marine, Mom, Semper Fi to you. Nice Richie surprise. There we go. Greatest ever. How are you, Beryl? Nice to see you. Sean the Brit. How are you? Me, Sean the Brit. Gonna be fun today. We did a couple things already. I got some bread. It's already gone outside, rising for its second rise out there. I started that bread last night. Just a homemade loaf like you guys are used to seeing on here, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. Hello, Kathy. How are you, my dear? Nice to see you. Kathy's Vintage TV in the house. Always nice to see you. Thank you, Dig'em. Nice to see beans and beer today. Great combo. That's right. Well, one of the things we're going to do today is make a Campbell soup copy recipe, the bean with bacon. When I was growing up, it was like one of my favorite soups. Very tasty, very flavorful. And when I started getting into baking and cooking, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to start doing some of these imitation, hi Kim, start doing some of these copy recipe live streams, and that's what I've decided to do for a lot of my Sunday cooking now. And the bean with bacon soup was very hearty. It was very nice in wintertime to have that. And most of the stuff we ever had growing up was out of a can anyway, so we didn't know any difference, right? So we did it. Hey, You got to buy one package, I think it's 16 ounces of Great Northern beans. Okay, they're dry beans. All right, you take them, you bring them home, you wash them a little bit, and then you soak them overnight. What does that soaking do? It expands the beans, it helps pop the outer covering, it softens the beans up. Then the next day, you wake up in the morning. Overnight, you want to put a quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda in overnight. Okay, and what that baking soda does is it degasses those beans a lot. So when you have this soup, not everybody will be blowing the covers off the bed and all that. So, and then the next day, you bring it up to a boil. You'll skim off. You'll have a lot of foam on top. Just skim it off and then just turn it off and let it sit. And those beans become very, very soft. Oh, okay. Thank you, David. Nice to see you. Happy Sunday to you and happy Halloween, my friend. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome to Rosie's Cooking Emporium today. So you're going to need some ingredients here. One package, like I said, of the navy beans. Use Great Northern beans, which are great. Soak them. You can use canned beans. Just wash them off a little bit. Yeah, thanks for the baking soda tip. It's a great way to degas beans. Okay, you cook it with a quarter of a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Soak it on that, boil them up the next day. A lot of that, you'll see that this foam comes off. That's all the degasification of the beans. Oh, good for you, David. 6 cups of chicken stock. I'm just using, chicken broth here. Okay, Swanson's chicken broth from the store. We're going to use bacon. I've got most bacon. They used to give you a pound. It's 12 ounces now of bacon. We're going to be frying that up. Hey, Cherry, nice to see you. Stewie, how are you? Black cat lover. Nice to see you. I always loved black cats. Were always my favorite. They always had such great personalities. They were always easygoing. Hey, Spirit's Head. I use a pin to poke holes in the beans to take out the gas. 2 onions, a couple carrots finely chopped. I'm going to just chop up some shredded carrot here, okay? 1 clove of garlic, 1/3 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, a tiny little bit of cloves, a can of diced tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning here. You can use thyme for this. Thyme will more closely mirror it. But there's something very savory about Italian seasoning. So the first thing we need to do, we have our beans already soaked here. They all been gone overnight really well. Hope you can see that all right. Nice beans. Hey, Glenn, fly boy Glenn in the house. Nice to see you. The first thing I want to do is open up the bacon and fry the bacon. Okay, I just had FUD. F-U-D, FUD. Don't be thinking you guys I grabbed for the cheapest shit that was in the store. Okay. I know it. I know that Sean the Brits like Rosie. You just grabbed for the cheapest crap that you could find. Thank you, Cherry Cola. Let's get the scissors and open this up. We're going to chop up these and we're going to fry it up, okay? And the bread is rising outside there. So I started that overnight, started that last night too. Always start your bread early, okay? Much better flavor. We're going to open up this package here. Bobby, we're trying to target for 5 o'clock. The easy way is just to pull that baby open. Sit that down right there. So festive today. Yes, we're getting ready for, we worked very hard to get ready for Halloween. We went to the pumpkin patch today. We'll be putting that up. Okay, you'll enjoy that tomorrow. Cut these into kind of small pieces, okay? You don't want a big gob of bacon in there. All right, all I'm doing, make sure your hands are clean beforehand, okay? Now this is already cured and everything, so you don't have to worry too much about handling, but I will make sure. And all I'm doing is emptying that into the, I got my skillet here. This is going to fry up pretty quickly here. It's going to harden, then when it hits the soup, it'll kind of soften again. Okay. Oh, Diamond, you're sweet. Does this bacon, bacon still have hair on it? I hope not. I hope this bacon doesn't have any hair on it. Man, bacon used to be $1.99 a pound, 16 pounds. Now look at this stuff. Crazy. They're down to 12 ounces now. You don't even get a damn pound. It's like sugar used to be 5-pound bags. Now you get 4 pounds. And they say there's no inflation. Really? Really? All I'm doing is cutting the mound of this, spreading it out real good. Okay, this is what gives us all this great flavor. Getting all this bacon in there. Hey, Harvey, how in the hell are you, my friend? Nice to see you. We're just cutting up some bacon today. Make some bacon soup. Good old American cuisine here, Harvey. Learn to love it, baby. This will be a big old mess of soup. Okay. Right brand, 24-ounce, about $8. I don't know what I paid. Hey, Quinny, how are you? All okay now. Good, good. Sheba, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. You never knew witches had big titties before, did you? Missy Jen and I went to the pumpkin patch. When I get underway, I'll show you the pumpkin that we picked out today. We had a great time. I rode on the tractor ride. I was jumping on the hay bales. You know me. Like, kids, get the hell off of here. It's my turn. Just kidding. You know me. I'm like a kid. Riding the tractor ride. Watching them fire off the pumpkin chunking compressed air thing. That was really cool. Does that mean you're bisexual? There we go. Jordan Blue, how are you, sweetie? Acting like a kid. You guys know me. There's the Stewie. What's up, Stewie? What's going on? Yeah, Stewie, my friend, branches up. Why? Because Stewie works his ass off on YouTube. That's why. And Stewie never knows when Rosie just might cut loose with a good one, huh? All right, we're just about done cutting up the bacon. We're going to put the heat to it. Make sure you get nice wooden spoons, okay? This is a really nice skillet here. And we're going to save a 1/4 cup of this fat once we do this. Do not throw away all that bacon grease, okay, when it's all done. I want to clean up. Uber Goober lady, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm ready for ascot racing, yes. Place your bets. I'll be like the Keno girl at the track, right? We do have some bread that's outside rising. I'll get you guys caught up on what else is going on. Want to get more stuff real well here. Nice to see you, Uber. I hope everything's going good in your world, honey. Remember, if you want to degas beans when you're making them, just when you soak them overnight, put a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda with them. Bring them to a boil the next day, scrape off all the stuff on top, and you're all degassed your beans. Okay. All right. Let's show you guys the pumpkin we bought today. This thing's bigger than I am. Look at this pumpkin. Huh? It's much larger than it appears. Okay. All right, then we got the bread going through its second big rise too, down here, okay? That's in the bowl. So you're gonna have, hey Snickerdoodle, yeah, we're gonna carve it. I'm gonna do one later, not today, but probably Tuesday, maybe tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's gonna be another evening live stream, spooky one. Is going to be the last live stream before Halloween with the theme of scaring you guys a little bit on the road. You like that hat? Thank you, honey. Maybe she had the witches driving. Can I help you? Yes. You want me to turn you into a toad? No problem. Never mind. You already are one. So let's get some bacon cooking, shall we? All right. Put the heat to her. Now we wanted to cut this all into chunks. Don't start with whole pieces of bacon, okay? I'm not sure, Harvey. I'm not sure what's going on. Just take it easy with promoting streams in here, okay? We're focused on making some soup, okay? Just grow your channel over time, Harvey. It all works out. All right? You got to do the hard work, my friend. All right. Focus, focus, focus. Wandering Ivy, how are you? Kitty Barnett. Kitty Barnett, nice to see you. Yeah, I got my hat on today. Yeah, Harvey, just, you know, people were here to see this stuff being made right now. So let's see, where did my soda go? So I got the heat on this. We're going to get this going. This is the real basis of it, using a really nice bacon. This didn't look too bad. It didn't look like a lot of fatty. Hi, Tucky. My go-to soup when I didn't feel well when I was growing up. Pam, how are you, sweetie? Hi, Rosie. Hi, Ricky. How are you? How you doing? Yep, we're doing a nice bean. This is Southern style soup here. Now, when I was growing up, if my grandma was making bacon or making soup, she'd use a ham hock. She'd go to the store down the Lexington Market and get a ham hock. That's what she would do. Home now online, catching my favorite YouTuber streams if possible. Nice. Tomorrow night will be the last Halloween stream, and then Tuesday night is the Halloween hangout. If you want to come on, you want to have a costume on and stuff. I don't got money for prizes, but we'll have a lot of fun hanging out, drink some beer. We did go to the pumpkin patch today. We'll be putting that up. Let that cook off real good. Oh, I love the smell of bacon, huh? So we'll be going on another. We'll be going to another freaky place tomorrow. Freaky deaky. If you didn't see yesterday's at the Home for Wayward Girls and the Criminally Insane and the Bad Boys, check it out. I know George's like, what the hell? It was a $500 prize over at the Porch People. Okay, Quinny. Nice to see Pam. Her surgery went very well. I turn this low and cook this low. I'm going to add a little bit of, since this was rather lean bacon, I'm going to add a teaspoon of olive oil in there. Okay. This looks like a real lean package of bacon, so this will help get us a little bit of renderings that we can use for the soup, okay? Oh, you've been scaring me to death. Well, actually for me, when I go down to Oakland and places like that, that's a lot scarier when I hit the, live streaming from the Greyhound station in Oakland, California, or International Avenue, the home of all the gangbangers and all that stuff. That's where the rubber meets the road, baby. Yeah, and everybody say a prayer for Tucker. I think he's on the transplant list now. I don't think I'm speaking out of school because he talked about that. So I love Tucker to pieces. We've had our ups and downs and stuff, but through it all, we're always friends. Even when he's incognito for 2 years. I can see I don't rate a hello. Oh, thank you, Matronista. I've only been very kind to you every day, but if you're going to be that sensitive about me missing you, then just, I don't mind. Head out for the night and have a good one. It's like you can never do too much. Or it's like I got nailed on the stream last night because I didn't see somebody on the side. I'm not perfect. I'm here just trying to cook and entertain. Okay? I mean, honest to goodness. I've been like 1,000% supportive. Hey, yeah, the Joe Bacon, that's it. It's going along really good. I want this to be well and tasty, and we're going to put this into the bottom of the pot over there. D-Dub, how are you? Nice to see you. It gets really hard. It gets really hard. You don't see everything on the chats. I used to have 10,000 videos. There's 6,000, there's 8,000, 9,000 videos on free channels. Every day, there's hundreds and hundreds of comments. You can't possibly, as people ask you questions, you got to go watch videos from 2013, 2015. You don't know what people are talking about. It's not that easy to do it. Let me tell you that. People freak out. Why don't I have a wrench? It's like, honey, I didn't even see you on the side. Right? So yeah, that was like a set of The Walking Dead last night. Thank you, Claire. I want people, I should make people sign a waiver that when they come to my channel that just recognizes Rosie's not the most astute observer of side chats on live streams, nor does she answer every comment. But she does love you. And if you're in the stream, yeah, you just need to chill and have fun, right? You will be known by your past behavior. If I've been nice to you for years, then I'm probably still nice to you. And I probably just fucked up and missed seeing it. All right, our bacon's doing good. It's smelling awesome. Releasing some of that delicious fat that's going to be used for the basis of it. I think you do a very good job. I try to. I mean, there's some people that run live streams. If you've ever been on Burger Planet's live streams and stuff, you don't ever, maybe he'll look at the live, maybe he'll look at the side chat once every 5 minutes or so. I mean, you're there to just enjoy the stream. You know, that's what you're there to do. I mean, can you imagine if Pam had to stop and Pam and Ricky had to stop and answer every time that somebody made a comment on the side? They'd never get their comedy routine done. So, and it gets worse. You know, you can start getting streams now, 200-300 people, and then it really gets difficult. You know, I don't know how Pam, they do with 600 people on. I'd probably be hanging from a rope from the porch, you know. So, this looking good over here? Yeah, you can't possibly do all that stuff, and then people get very sensitive if you miss them. You know. Looking good. Looking up good. Hazel, how you doing, sweetheart? So I've got a lot of people that I care a lot about. I mean, I'm a praying person. I've certainly, Pam has been in my thoughts and prayers. You know, Ricky's in my thoughts and prayers too. You know, and Matronista and her husband. And now I've got Tucker. Have you seen Burgers? Yeah, I'm just saying, but you know, Sean, I mean, when I'm down in LA and I'm on the road traveling, it's going to be very difficult to always see comments. A couple more minutes and we're done with the bacon. And we're going to save all this. We only got about a quarter, but we're going to keep all this fat, okay? Don't let it burn, whatever you do. I want to come and eat dinner with me. You'd always be welcome, honey, but you're probably on one of those restricted diets now. Let's have egg whites. Yummy. Let's have oatmeal time. Huh? You see Nurse Ratched. Hey, Pam, it's oatmeal time. He's like, fuck that. I want my fat back and bacon. You should get the fuck out of my room. To get on the phone to Ricky. Ricky, get your ass down here and stop at that store. Pick me up something from Jack in the Box. God damn, how these people expect me to survive, huh? Oh, this is looking glorious. This is looking glorious. Yeah, gonna come one day. I like oatmeal too. I have oatmeal every day for breakfast during the week. I surely do. I like oatmeal. All right, this is all done. All right, so we're going to take our pot now. Be very careful handling this. Is going to be hot. Cook the bacon, drain, add the carrots on it. We're going to actually drain that. Then we're going to add the carrots. Yeah, we're going to sit this aside a bit now. Okay. And then we're going to add some carrots and stuff to that. Okay. So let's just sit that aside over there. Yeah, I need insensitive people on my stream. Oh, Hazel, you're sweet, honey. Anything with bean and bacon is hillbilly. That's it. Getting those hog maws and all that. My grandmother used to do some cooking. Let's cut up. We got 2 onions that we got to prep up here. We got that just sitting on the side. That'll be fine. I'm gonna probably put the bacon into the bottom of the pot and just use that fat to work on the onions and things. I got two yellow onions here. I'm gonna get my cutting board. going to use a little bit of garlic too. Oh, you're learning a lot, huh? Man, you got to have it. Oh my God. Jordan Blue. Jordan Blue. We making. Get our onion. That peeled off there. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming your way. Zippity doo dah. Yep. Yeah, Missy, Jen, and I were at the pumpkin farm today. Those kids were looking at me when I was running up and down on the hay bales and stuff. They were like, what the fuck? Don't worry, kids, I'm harmless. Well, this is a damn juicy onion. This thing is like, woo. That's a juicy ass onion right there. Damn. Snicker every time I see I want a candy bar. I love Snickers. All right, we can chop up this onion now. I'm one of those people. I don't know. I always like using a serrated knife. It grips the board better. I know I'd get kicked out of culinary school if I ever showed up with one of them. Right. The hell are you doing with that knife? You're dismissed from the Culinary Institute of America. Why? Because I used the wrong knife. Oh, really? Okay, take care, Uber. Nice to see you, honey. Go ahead and just a little more fine chop on this. You can use a regular knife for this. I'm going to start crying in a minute. Think of my favorite telenovela, huh? Well, let's go ahead and remove this bacon now from here. Let's go ahead and transfer that bacon so we don't overcook that. Yeah, love the Uber. It's the Uber Goober, lady. All right, we'll take that. I don't want to overcook the bacon by sauteing the onions and everything in it. So let's put that over there because we got to do a little garlic too. We making a bean soup, y'all. Bean with bacon. Who doesn't like bacon, huh? Who doesn't like bacon? Pam's gonna send Ricky out. Ricky, I want you to get a stove for the porch. We're gonna do some cooking out there. We're gonna show Rosie what it's all about, porch style, huh? Let's go ahead and put our onions. Let's go ahead and show Rosie what it's all about. Hey, Tucky, thank you, sweetie. Woo! Hashtag Tucker. Thank you, Tucker. Doll baby. That's my Tucker. See what I had to do to get $10 out of Tucker? See what I had to do? Thank you, Tucker. Love you, sweetie. All right, we're going to go ahead, chop that good. Yeah, hashtag Tucker. Tucker's the man. I'm going to have to get my nurse's uniform when Tucker gets his surgery done. I'm going to have to go up there and take care of Tucker. Ricky'd say, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to have to get that little nurse's uniform on. Oh, hell yeah, Tucker, how you feeling today? Oh, I see you're feeling good. That's a good sign. You're doing good, Tucker. All right, let's put the rest of this in. All right, we got that in. Let's get a little bit of garlic now. We don't need a lot of garlic. Just pull one of the cloves here. We just grab one clove. Mama Bear has that nurse uniform, huh? Imagine that. Doctor coming, what the hell are you doing? He's just recovering from heart stuff, and you're in here doing what? Be like, what the hell is this? Where'd this nurse come from? Well, she came from the agency. She came over from the agency. What agency? The escort agency? Shit. I think she came over with the Acme agency. Oh, yeah? All right, let's go ahead and chop up this garlic really well here. You can also flatten it, just like that. Flatten and fine chop it. Really easy to do, okay? We'll just get that. Georgie, what are you doing? You smelled that garlic and you came running, huh? Georgie in the house. How you doing, Georgie? Went to the pumpkin patch today. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get her. All right, now we got to take two. We're going to take some of this. What's we going to do? We're going to do carrots. We're going to take some of our shredded carrots. Yeah, we love Chucky. Yes, we do. The equivalent of about 2 carrots. We're just going to put that on the board. Yep, we all love Tucker. Yes, we do. Just get this chopped up a little bit. It's a lot easier than doing. I just buy the shredded stuff and work with that. Makes it a lot easier. No, he can't have garlic. Yeah, George, he couldn't go into the pumpkin patch, so he had to sit in the car. That kind of sucked. We had a good time. That video will be up tomorrow. That'll be a good video. And then tomorrow night we'll be doing another scary on the road live stream. I got one more good place I want to take y'all. All right, there we go, Hazel. You gonna come over and eat? Juliana, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. All right, we got our carrots, our garlic, and Domino just showed up. Domino, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing, Domino? There's Eddie Haskell just showed up. Darlene, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I'm not lazy, but I just figure I just get it shredded. I pop it down to size. We're gonna need two good pieces of celery here. Whoa. Okay. Mama Bear, Mama Bear. You're here, there, and everywhere. Mama bear, shaking them boobies everywhere. I'm gonna tell you what, Pam had a nice contest on that porch. I'll tell you what, some of y'all on here amaze me with your creativity and stuff. I'm gonna just take this right down the length. Okay. I'm gonna hit that 3 times on each one of these. Okay. Real simple. I'm gonna do a 4th one on this one. Take it easy. Do not cut yourself. Okay. All right. We're just going to turn each one of them into something like that. Thank you, Hazel, my sweet. Hazel's going to be moving up to my mod in chief. She does such a kick-ass job. She's on my streams. She's like, Rosie, you crazy as hell, girl. But I got your back. All right. Okay, I'm going to put these all together now. Just like that. Yep, the porch one. All right. And I thought that was real nice of Pam and Ricky to give out a 4th place. You know, you gotta love Pam and Ricky. You gotta love the kind of people that they are. You know. You just see the hearts that they got. Yeah, I mean, people go at it sometimes, you know, stuff, but damn, at the end of the day, these are the kind of people you hell want these people on your side. I'm kind of self-taught, Pam. My mom was everything out of a can except holidays, but we had 11 people, so all right, I'm gonna sit this aside, the bacon here, have a little taste of that. Good. All right, now we got that rendered fat in there now from the bacon. Okay, we got all of our carrots, onions. That was my Andy Griffith. Oh yeah, they give back to the community big time. Yep. The funny thing, people are like, where Rosie come from? Shit, I've been on since Debbie Lynn introduced me to the porch in March of 2017. I didn't say a whole lot up there, but I like to laugh, you know. I don't join YouTube. Yeah, you need to come visit me. I don't do YouTube to fight with people. I don't do YouTube to have people tell me what to do on my channel or what not to do. I do YouTube because I love doing YouTube and sharing my life. And I get a lot of feedback from ladies, from trans women, giving them hope that they can go out. It's like if Rosie can do it, anybody can do it. All right, so we got our garlic, carrots, celery, and we're going to saute until soft. Do not drain. And then we're going to combine everything all together. Yeah. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Yeah, we don't have a lot more to combine. I'm going to put some of this away in the fridge. I cracked myself up and now oh yeah, yes you did. I know you got to watch out. You got one of them transgenders, that's it. Well, it's nice. You know, I get some say, you know, if a knucklehead like that can make it, anybody can make it and live life. I like that. Ooh, this kitchen is smelling good. So we're going to cook these down. Good here. I'm always happy to see you, honey. Lots of love for you. One of the classiest ladies you will ever find on YouTube. Never a harsh word. She knows which side her bread's buttered on, but damn if she isn't a sweetheart. Working that down. All right. She's always a positive person. I mean, as Sam would say, her mama raised her right. Her mama raised her right. My mama didn't raise me right, so I'm gonna knock a head off once in a while. Right, Shannon? Just kidding. Don't freak out now. I'm doing great, Lisa. How are you, baby? Nice to see you. Yes, Up has always impressed me with her whole demeanor, the way that she conducts herself. You can tell that she's just a class act from top to bottom. She really is a real class act. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. This is my own hack of rice wine vinegar, okay? This is going to give it a little umami, as the Japanese say. It's going to give it a little extra savoriness there. Okay? Sounds like cast iron pan. That's it. Greatest ever. How you doing, honey? Nice to see you. Yeah, we rendering. Oh, this kitchen's starting to smell good. Starting to smell good. Y'all want to get a little bit of liquid smoke too. This is good stuff. 1 or 2 drops goes a long way. Okay. Oh, that's smelling good. Oh, thank you, Pam. You're a sweetie, honey. And it's fun to just kick back and watch. We got the bread to get on. We got the beans ready to go over there. We making ourselves some soup. And Mrs. Jen needs something hearty, something to get her purchase on to get her health up good. Oh, Kathy's like, I want to be Missy Jen and just do the eating part. Yeah, Hazel and her snakes. It's going to be a regular loaf bread, like an Italian loaf, nothing special. I got the dough, I got it rising right here in the bowl. I started that last night. Whole kitchen smelling good. Now that bacon has gotten into all, that bacon fat has gotten into all the onions, all the celery, and it's made it glorious. The garlic there, I'll tell you, it's damn amazing. That's good. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to turn this real low. We're going to open up our tomato paste here. Okay, if I'll get my can open. The doodle mess over here. This again be like, if you need anything today, don't call me. If you need one damn thing today, Rosie, figure it out. Work around it. I ain't messing around today, girlfriend. All right, here we go. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of tomato paste in there, okay? Work that around real good. That's going to give a little bit of color to it, a little bit of flavor. Yeah. Missy Jen said, if you can't find something, do without it today. right. Working that tomato. You can see that that's starting to pick up some color now on there. And what that's doing is sweating a little bit of that tomato flavor in there. Okay. Look at how that's coloring up real good. Yeah, Hazel's one of a kind. Make sure to sub her up. Okay. Coloring up. Forever friend, how you doing, honey? Nice to see you. Hope everything's going good over in Northern Ireland there. Okay, that's looking great. Let's see, we want to now add a tablespoon of our Italian seasoning. You can use thyme. Thyme is really the preferred ingredient, but there is thyme in Italian seasoning. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay. We're going to stir some thyme in there and let that release. Hello, Pam. Thanks for joining us from Oregon. I love Oregon. Okay. There we go. Work that in good. Boy, that's looking delicious. Wow. Look at that. All colored up good. Now we're going to put 2. Y'all ever work with liquid smoke? Just 1 or 2. Oh, that's good. That smells like fire right there. Y'all want to get some of that liquid smoke? Man, that's some good stuff. That just released a whole smoky smell to the house. Okay, now we're going to put that aside. Woo, that's hot. Woo! Some bitch, that's hot. Now it sounds like I'm cooking with Mama Beth. Ooh, I burned myself. Where's my Mama Beth? All right, we got our bacon in here, right? We had that all in there. I can't resist. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put this in. Oh. Put all of our veggies in. Okay. Man, that tastes good. Woo-wee! That bacon was tasty. I guarantee. Man, that's good. All right, well, I'll sit that. We're done with that today. Let's go ahead and give that a stir. I'll tell you, y'all, we're going to do some eating here today. I'll tell you, we're going to do some eating today. Now, I'm going to drain the beans. Let's go ahead and drain them. Now, remember, if you don't want to be all gassy, soak the beans the night before. Take a half a teaspoon of baking soda, put it in when they soak overnight. Bring them up to a boil the next day. There'll be a huge, hey Sandy, there will be a huge amount of foam coming up on top. That foam would be coming out of your ass. Okay, I'm just saying, you'd be rooting and tooting, okay? But that foam has been released to a foam, that gas, get rid of it, it's all good to go, okay? Unless you want to be blowing the covers off the bed, then it's all right. All right, here we go. We're going to drain our beans. From the rooter to the tutor, okay? Yeah, that'd be awesome to cook together. I love that. Remember, Rosie's going to be on the road. So you got a kitchen you want to share. Let's go ahead and mix that all up now. Oh, that's looking good. It's picking up that characteristic Campbell's color in there now. Okay. Hey, Ms. Audrey, how are you? Now we're going to shake a little bit of clove in, and I do mean a little bit because clove is one of those things that can destroy anything it touches, okay? Just a dash of clove, all right? Clove is like the Hell's Angels of spices, all right? That's the only thing I can say is clove is like the Hell's Angel of spices. Okay. Oh, that's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and get a spoon and just sample that up, make sure that that taste is coming together. Mm. Wow. Mm-mm. That's delicious. We ain't done yet. Beans, the magical fruit. That's what it is. Let's go ahead. We got to open up. We need, what do we need? 6 cups of chicken stock. So for each of these is like almost 2 cups. Let's go ahead and open these up. We're going to be opening up. You don't have to open them up all the way to pour it out, right? Okay, we're just using a good chicken stock, a good broth. I'm using Swanson's. Mrs. Zombie, how are you, sweetie? Are you resting up from all of your adventures? Smell the deliciousness from Oregon. We're having a good time, my girl. All right, here comes can number 2. This will bring it up to just short of 4 cups here. Remember, when you're working with these cans, you don't have to open the whole thing, Dick. Okay. We making soup, baby! Woo! We got to also put some teaspoon of salt and some black pepper in this baby too. I like to also give it a little hit of cayenne pepper. Okay, it's not in the recipe, but when people sit down to eat my soups and stews, I want them to have a damn tingle. Okay, if you don't have a tingle, you ain't eating good soup. Okay, you need a little bit of a tongue tingle. Okay, not a lot. We had a record break, almost 3,000 people. That's awesome. You did a great job, Mrs. Zombie. We got so we're going to use, let's see how much we got in here. Yeah, that's looking good. You know what, guys? That's looking like bean with bacon soup now, isn't it? All right, we're going to open up a little more, half a can we're going to use. Okay. All right. Speaking of tingle, make the cooter voodoo. How you doing, my baby voodoo? All right, this is going to bring us up to about 6 cups here, okay? We don't have to be anal retentive about our exact quantity. Chicken broth is good, right? All right, and that brings us up to the full measure of that. Look at that color, y'all. Doesn't that look like Mojo? How you doing? Look at that. Now we're gonna start to put this for the simmer, and this is going to get some amplitude to it. It's going to get a little thickness to it. We're having regular bread tonight, honey. Regular bread. All right, now we got to open 1 can of diced tomatoes here, okay? Need to have that. Sure to drain that off good. Get all that liquid out. The hot smoke. Oh, this is called liquid smoke. This is what it's called, and it gives a smoky flavor. natural hickory wood smoke flavor. Nice to have. Not required, but it sure makes it a lot tastier. In goes our 1 can of diced tomatoes, okay? Oh, yeah, now we're going to put the heat to it. Let's double check and make sure we got everything in now. We got our bacon, we got our beans, we got our chicken stock, we got our onions, our carrots, our celery, our garlic. We need a teaspoon of salt here. We're not going to over salt stuff. And we need, because the bacon's got some saltiness, and we need a teaspoon of pepper. Let's grab our black pepper here. There she is. I'm not real crazy about measuring spices out, you know. Okay, there goes the pepper in. I think that's it. We got our tomato paste. That's, yeah, a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. All right, all we got to do now is put the heat to it, and let's get her simmering. We get the heat up high to get her going. Connie, how are Mama Beth? How you doing, sweetie? Mama Beth was so cute that day that she was dropping that apple turnover into that oil, and damn, she hit that finger in the oil. Woo, that hurt. Oh man, Mama Beth is a doll, baby. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's put a little bit. I did put in the salt. I did. Nice to see you, Connie. Might as well put the rest of this tomato paste in too. All right, I'm going to wash a few things off. Ella Bella, thank you, baby. Oh, you're wrangling this cold. Oh, I know that hurt. You get hit with hot oil, that hurts. Voodoo, how you doing, baby? Thank you, Hazel. If you're enjoying the stream, I appreciate the thumbs up. Y'all are wonderful. I'm going to clean a few dishes here, and we're going to get started on the bread. Make sure to start your beans the night before. Wash them real good. Put a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. If you don't want to be gassing up the joint, right? Okay. Don't ever use a scouring pad on I mean, it takes a long time to season up a skillet, okay? Remember, one other secret thing that I added was a tablespoon of red rice wine vinegar, okay? All right. Man, that's going to take on all the color of that Campbell soup now. That's going to, the more this simmers now, the better it's going to be. And then we can taste that. We don't want to taste it too soon. We want all those spices. Okay, take care, David. Thanks for coming by. We want all those spices. To be able to release their goodness, and that takes some time. Okay. All right, we're getting on to the bread. Mrs. Zombie had herself a record-breaking haunted house. Yeah, maybe tomorrow night I can get Missy Jen out to a haunted house. Wouldn't that be cool? We did go to the pumpkin patch today. We did go to the pumpkin patch today, y'all. Thank you, Kathy. You're such a sweetie. I appreciate that, honey. Thank you. Hashtag Kathy Azinger. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Everything just goes right back into our equipment, live streaming equipment, all of that stuff. Thank you very much, honey. We're not hurting for anything, but we're appreciative. Thank you. Tucker's like screw haunted houses. I got to go get a scare on somewhere tomorrow night, Tucker. Don't you want me to live stream a haunted house? You know? Yeah, Colleen, I have not. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen that yet, honey, but I do have it in my feed. We'll absolutely be watching that. We've been enjoying your coffee here, and we're very appreciative for that. My house is a haunted house, huh? Like my mother used to say when we were growing up, we'd all say, man, this house is haunted. She'd be like, I wish this fucking ghost would do some work house cleaning around here. Yes, mommy dearest. All right, that's looking good. Oh, man. Isn't that starting to look? If that didn't start to look like that, that's looking good. Be like, well, tell the damn ghost to do some work around this place. Yeah, what Rosie calls the haunted house, I call them crack houses. Tucker's always a little feared when I'm out there on the range. Bobby, we're making a beautiful soup tonight, okay? And some homemade bread. You're gonna be in high cotton tonight, Bobby. You're gonna be in high cotton. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. You're such a sweetie. I haven't seen Bobby in 2 weeks. I was out late at the cemetery when he was over Tuesday night. Yeah, I got something good. Good morning, Lori. Nice to see you. Say everybody good morning and to Lori Green over in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Nice to see you. Punky. I've always enjoyed cooking. Yeah, I always have. I just want something easy so we don't have to do a lot of cleanup and stuff. Bean sprout. I sent you okay, cool. Thank you, Bean. I appreciate that, honey. Nice to see you. There's my pal Bean Sprout in the house. I appreciate that. Original Al, nice to see you. Yeah, Tucker's like, well, you're short. You stick out like a sore thumb, and now you take a selfie pole. Wait to see me at the. Wait till you guys see us at the pumpkin patch. That was a lot of fun. I had to push the kids off the hay bale thing. You know, the hail bale pyramid. Get the hell out of here, kid. You bother me. Oh yes. Get out of here, kid. You bother me. Papa Grizz. What's up, Grizz? Yeah, Darlene's like, we're all out when you're out. You guys are always with me. Tomorrow night's going to be another freaky deaky. Then Tuesday night's the hangout. I might run out to a haunted house tonight. I don't know. I might get Bobby to go over tonight, huh? Did you hear that, Bobby? I might make you take me to a haunted house tonight. How about that? Let's see if we need any more liquid smoke here. Let's get a little flavor, our little tasting spoon. Man, that is gonna be kick ass. I'm gonna give a couple more drops of liquid smoke. Wear a diaper, depends if you go this year. Oh, I vlogged it. I'll try to live stream it. Bobby, you're gonna take me to a haunted house tonight. You're gonna spend $1 on me, old man. That's what the hell you gonna do, Bobby. Don't bullshit me. You're gonna spend $1 on me, old man. Okay, put this stuff away. I'm here Slaving over a hot stove for you, Bobby. Don't make me hurt you, huh? But it has my buddies in it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bean. I had to put a few of your buddies in there. Poor Bean Sprout. Some of her buddies down. Bobby, you got money. Oh, that's right. You're saving your money for Vegas too, right? We got Vegas coming up. Don't forget the second Thursday through Sunday in Las Vegas. Right. Thank you, Al. One more button. Al. Hashtag original Al. Thank you, honey. What? He's like, one more button down. Al, you know what, honey? I love you even when you don't know. Even when you don't cough up a dime, honey. I still think you're precious as hell. Y'all are funny. I got Tucker on here today. Jesus, I got these gangbangers flying up and down the street. Let's go ahead and clean this pan up a little bit. It's not a little hard thing, Tucker. It's very serious stuff. Okay. We're going to get a little, clean this cast iron out a little bit. Moa's like God. What stream hell is this that I just landed on? All right. That's good. Now we got this has finally come up to boil, so we reduce the heat down low. And this soup is going to start to get really good here. Okay. Really good. Ah, look at that. Yeah, the lines at horror houses, I don't even know if they have them Sunday night. I'm not sure. That's already looking like Campbell's bean with bacon. That's going to be one tasty soup. No, it's not, Tucker. It's not like getting your appendix out. Stop talking it down, okay? It's serious stuff, all right? You always downplay everything. Yeah, it looks pretty good, huh? Let's go ahead and get our bread shaped here. Yeah, we gotta let this simmer really well. Okay. Now you simmer this with the top off. Okay, what that's going to do is help thicken the soup up a little bit. Okay, so it's just not like a mishmash of vegetables and things like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up to Canada now and take care of Tucker. Can you believe it? Yeah, you simmer for about an hour to an hour and a half. Or if you're using a pressure cooker, 25 minutes. So we're going to get onto the bread now. But damn if that don't look good. Yeah, all those bits of bacon in there. Woo! Yeah, he better keep us posted. He won't. He'll just go under the radar. All right, we're getting ready to start on our bread now. Mixing our witch's brew. It smells amazing. It smells. Hello, Missy Jen. Huh? What? Huh? Yeah, that's right. You keep telling yourself that, Tucker. Everybody's going to get a hold of this thing now, Tucker. That's for darn sure. So don't be playing around with this stuff, okay? It takes a lot to get me mad, but that'll do it. That'll do it. I can't find shit in this place. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get some flour down here. Yep, everybody said hi, Missy Jen. Missy Jen said hi. Let's get this cleaned off a little bit. I don't know where my bench scraper went. That disappeared. All right. Ooh, that's simmering good. The more it simmers, the more flavorful it's going to get, the more concentrated it's going to get. That is looking delicious. And if you get some of that little scum on top, you can just remove that. That's just more gas coming out of the beans. That baking soda is doing its magic on them. Okay. I'm going to transfer this to the back burner now. It's got the lowest heat setting there. Put that super low, okay? Now we can get on to shaping our loaf of bread. Basically, everything's all cleaned up. I just would have a bunch. Yeah, did you have a whole bunch? There we go, JK Classic. How you doing, JK? Nice to see you, my friend. JK goes for that classic. Look, JK, we're having some bean with bacon soup. We're going to let that cook down really well. That's going to be delicious. So we're going to give that an hour now. And we're going to start on our bread. We're going to heat our oven up because this bread's going to have to. We got our baking stone in here. I'm going to take this all the way up. Remember how I bake bread? 800 degrees or as high as your oven goes. Don't scream. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Believe it. You want good bread or do you want great bread? It's hard to cook for one or two. Thank you, Ali. Oh, that's great, Connie. We knocked off that oatmeal, raisin, walnut bread like it was nothing. That was gone. Man, that stuff was gone. All right. Yeah, Tuesday night I'll be having a pre-Halloween hangout. I'll give you guys a look over here. Now remember, the colors don't render true because we're under a terrible, unnatural lighting conditions. But this is much redder than it looks. See all that bacon and stuff in there? You cook for a conservation crew. Well, okay. All right. Okay. All right, I got this is all nice and dry. We're going to put some flour down and we're going to shape our bread here. Let's throw a little cornmeal on here. Domino, help. Domino, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Domino. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Put a little cornmeal down. All right. Domino knows what's good. He sure does. He hops that 6-foot fence now like it's nothing out there. Can't believe a dog hopping a 6-foot fence and sitting on top of it. Man, does that look good. Woo! Let's get our bread shaped here. Oh, keep losing my witch's hat. Evening, Nathan. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, that's it. That's just carbon dioxide coming off those beans because you added the baking soda. That's right. So that's exactly right, my girl. I got that on real low. I did 10-minute sponge cake video yesterday. Would die if she saw that video. Well, Ali, let me this wireless keyboard sucks. Let me see, Ali. Let's see something here. All right, Ali, I just subbed you up, honey, so I'll check that later. Okay. Okay, Nathan, I hope you're doing good, babe. Yeah. Okay. Be interesting seeing that. That is just looking amazing right there. What do you say we get this bread going? Yeah, you're very welcome. I'm always, you know, if you're a content creator, let me know. We're going to Vegas the second Thursday through Sunday. Most everything will be live stream events, whether we're eating at the buffet, down at the Piranha Club. Lewis Hamilton just won the F1 World Championship. There you go. We're going to be doing everything kind of live stream real time, okay? That'll be pretty good. That'll be a lot of fun because I got a party for Ricky and I got a party for Pam too when I'm down in Vegas. Right, Pam's going to look at those videos from Vegas last year. Rosie at the Piranha Club dancing away. Oh, Ali looks really cool. I just subbed up Ali. Let's go ahead and get our dough. It is now fully risen for the second time. Okay. Punch it, let it deflate. Pull it away from the sides to the center. Go. Just like so. And turn that bad boy right out on the counter. We're going to work it a little bit here. Do is fold it across, turn it in thirds, seal it up. Do it again. Oh, I'm sure I will. Ali, I'm a I'm a YouTube whore, they'll tell you. So if I'm not making video, I'm watching video. Or I'm hanging around live streams. Okay. The way I'm kind of stretching that out. Okay, now we're going to take it and fold it 1/3 over, 1/3 back. This is called a torpedo loaf. Okay. You want to elongate it so it's not fatter at the ends. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Pam. I appreciate that, honey. Okay. And I'm just going to keep rolling that out right here. Okay. It's going to be a really nice loaf. Okay. I'm going to do one last crease right down the middle here. Then I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to pinch the edges closed. Take the two ends, push them in, pinch them, turn it over, punch it in from the bottom just like that. Push it together a little bit, and look at that. You got a perfectly shaped loaf. All right. Yeah, I've baked a few hundred loaves of bread. That's for damn sure. I have. Yeah, we need you back there. I'm missing the hell out of your streams, Mama. That's looking good. Look at that soup. Damn, look at that. You see Ricky like, damn. Hey, Kelly. How are you, sweetie? Let's go ahead and put our bread on the cornbread here. Okay. Now we're going to cover this and let this rise. I'm going to chat with you on the wall here. Let that rise in a warm place. I'm going to cover that. Yeah. Yeah, get well, Mama Beth. We miss your streams, honey. We miss your streams, darling. We do miss your streams. Oh man, look at that soup. Wow, that doesn't look like bean with bacon. Let's take a piece of plastic. This will be the last rise. We're going to take an egg and beat that a little bit. Like that. Take advantage of some of the heat on there. And that's going to be good to go, y'all. Oh, you like your hat, hey, Warren? You like my hat? Thank you. I'm a friendly witch. I've never made gluten-free. I'm not a big, I'm not a big, I haven't learned a lot of recipes for that. Missy Jen generally will eat like potato bread. Tonight she'll have this bread because it's fresh made bread. Thank you, Mama Beth. Well, you never made bread, Christy. It's really fun. It's very addicting. 60s, how are you, sweetie? I think baking is very addictive. We did some wonderful shortbread cookies Friday night. These things are so good. These are like imitation Walker shortbread. Delicious. have made sourdough. I have. Make sure you cover this loosely. Don't cover this bread tightly or you'll restrict it rising. Cookie isn't gone anywhere. He's around. This white balance doesn't do this justice. I might try to adjust the white balance on that a little bit because it's showing much oranger than it actually is. Let's see. Let me see if I can adjust that. I'm just curious if I can adjust that on the fly. Let's see what happens here. No, I can't adjust it because it's in photo mode. Damn. Okay. Can't do anything. Debbie, how are you, sweetie pie? Nice to see you. I'm going to sit down with you guys and have a beer. I'm going to do another taste. You got to taste this periodically. Now all of the spices have now been released. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let me tell you, that is out of sight. That is out of sight. That needs a little bit more salt. We've been very light on the salt because of the bacon. Okay? Put a little more salt in. But I'm going to tell you all, that's all that needs. Delicious. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right, we got our breads getting ready. We're going to go get in. We don't have to get it yet. I'm going to get a seat so I can sit down and talk with y'all. We've got our oven preheating to 800 degrees, okay, for mine. Maybe yours is 500, whatever it is. Send it up as high as it goes. I'm going to now put this pan, this skillet, into the oven on the bottom, okay, on the floor of the oven. When it comes time to put the bread in, I'm going to put 2 cups of ice cubes. I'm going to drop it right down into that skillet. That's going to release a lot of steam into the oven, which is going to allow that bread to expand like crazy without forming a crust, okay? All right. Yeah, I've never made dumplings before. Never, yeah, King Hawaiian bread. I lived in Hawaii for 9 months. I ate that all the time. I enjoyed that King Hawaiian bread. Make sure you stir this once in a while. That's really looking like the real deal right there. Those beans are starting to pick up that characteristic orange flavor too. All right. So we're going to let that bread rise. Then we're going to get a egg out. Give that an egg wash. You're supposed to go fishing again, fishing and crabbing on November 9th. So you guys want to be along for that. We'll be probably doing the after feast again, like we did last November on the back porch, cooking up the crabs if we get any. We should get some codfish. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, Hawaiian bread is great. It's really like a Portuguese bread, right? But I'm going to tell y'all, I made some The hell did I make? I made some Jewish deli rye bread that was unbelievably tasty. That stuff was unbelievable. Yeah, your favorite traveling chef. Hey, Susie, how are you, honey? I love the fishing. Yeah, the fishing is a blast. We have a good time. This soup is just happy simmering away here. All right. Bobby's so happy tonight. What he's going to be having. Woo! It's where Mama Beth says, Rosie, treat yourself to a beer, girl. There you go. Mama Beth's like, I ain't cooking today. Send the old man out. Say, honey, if you want to eat today, here's the keys. Yeah, I'm going to try to stream a little bit coming back in, but the problem is we're like 2 or 3, 4 miles offshore, so the signal's absolutely shaky. So we'll see. We'll see. Last time we were just floating off the harbor entrance, so we may not go because the crabs have a certain acid that builds up on them. Trying to kill this crab, maybe overdose. So until that acid level goes down, then they don't allow people to do the crabbing. They don't open up the crabbing season until it's all clear. It's called like domic acid or something like that. Not sure. Kristen's like, I go by my grandpa's rule. If you don't drink till 5 in the afternoon, you're not an alcoholic. Well, a lot of people will, like on a Sunday, if they're cooking, they might enjoy a glass of wine or two. For me, I like to have a nice beer, right? And here it's about 2:15? So I'm okay. Right? Mama Beth gave me permissions. What difference between Hawaiian bread and wheat? Hawaiian bread's got sweetness added to it, Susie. Let's look up the recipe for Hawaiian bread here. When I was in Hawaii, I think we had Hawaiian King or Kamehameha was the one. Let's see. Bean sent me in its spook house near me. Let's see. Blind Scream Haunted House. How much is it? No refund. Two terrifying haunted houses. 2 of them. Wow. Two haunted houses. I was looking for a costume party I could go as the Space Girl. Yeah, from Friday, October 12th to Wednesday, October 31st at 11 p.m. Yeah, I may actually go. Jen can't go, but what do you guys think about maybe Wednesday night trying to live stream? They got 2 haunted houses. Focaccia bread is great. Oh, it smells amazing over here. It smells amazing. I'm surprised crusty berries. Tucker, she misses you, Tucker. She loves you, Tucker. You could send her some nice chocolate, right? No refunds. $15 to $35. You'll scream until you cry, then you die. Sunday, 7 to 10. Yeah. I think I'm down for that. That might be fun to live stream that. What do you think? Yeah, Susie, I was pretty freaky. I was pretty freaked out over it. Okay, Hawaiian bread tutorial. I think Kamehameha or King Bakery in Honolulu, King Kamehameha or King's Bakery, one of them over there was big time Hawaiian bread. I think they were down on King Street or something. All right, yeah, King's Hawaiian. That was it, King's Hawaiian. This is Portuguese sweet bread. I thought so. Now remember, a lot of Hawaii has been influenced by Portuguese cooking, what they call Portuguese. You have a lot of Portuguese in Hawaii. It's made from milk, sugar, honey, and sugar or honey, eggs, yeast, flour, and sometimes lemon peel to produce a sweet, lightly textured loaf or rolls. Okay? So if we're looking at the recipe for Hawaiian bread, look at yeast, water, 3 eggs, which is a lot of eggs, 1 cup of pineapple juice. 1 cup of pineapple juice. What do you guys think about that? Yes, Spam is a delicacy in Hawaii. Spam musubi is sushi made with Spam. Yes, it is. Spam is big time, okay, over there. You put 1 cup of pineapple juice, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, ginger, vanilla extract, butter. So you're talking about a very sweet bread here. In a large bowl, beat together the yeast, eggs, pineapple juice, 1/2 cup of water, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, ginger, vanilla, and melted butter. Now, if you've ever been to Hawaii, some of the natives are absolutely enormous. They're huge, these islanders, because they eat a lot of starches. 2 scoop rices, 2 scoops of rice with like 2 pork chops. They call it a 2 scoop plate lunch. And they put that greasy gravy on top of it. So it got kind of crazy, but I'm not really sure about the pineapple juice. So there it is. Joe King, some of your army bean soup, baby. This stuff is looking luscious, I'll tell you that. Looking luscious. Stuff to your ass. That's what it is. You might as well just take that shit to your ass and walk down. Well, it wouldn't be bad in my case. I'd like to have a big fat booty. So there's the deal on the Hawaiian bread. Okay, let's see if there's any more spook houses near me. Let's see, Blind Scream is the one. That's like almost 5 stars. And then our community library is listed as a spook house. Can you thank you, 60s. As Berg. No, I haven't seen Bergs today. Beer is required while cooking beer. That's it. I got my beer. I got my beer. Beer required when cooking beans. Huh? Blind Scream Haunted House. That's a big time show. Too terrifying. Let's see some reviews. It was awesome. The clown haunt was the best. Scared the pee out of me. Keep it up. I would go see it again. Fun haunts with great scenes. Pretty cool. You know what? I should make Bobby drag. I should drag Bobby's ass to get him to take me to hell down there. Huh? What do y'all think? I'm sweat my ass off in the kitchen today for Bobby. Bobby, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Valley House Drive. Yeah. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Bobby. Blind Scream Haunted House. That sounds pretty good, huh? Passed out in the cider. Yeah, I'm sure Bergs is lurking. No, we don't get a ton of trick-or-treaters. We get a few, not a ton. Our bread's rising real good here. I'm going to tuck it in again. Okay. It just keeps it puffed up. Okay. I don't want to catch the plastic on fire here. Let's see what else. Did you see that land to the left of the Golden Gate Bridge heading north? It's for sale, 110 million. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That's some prime. Just think of what, Sean. Think of where. Hey, Becca, how you doing, sweetie? Think about Sean. Think about where San Quentin sits on that peninsula there, and think about how much that land is worth around there. So, had trick-or-treaters on Easter once. That's right. People had no concept on Easter. They thought it was trick-or-treat. How you doing today, Becca? How's your mom doing? Becca did a great job in the costume contest there. Nice to see you, honey. Hope you're having a good one. Go to the GTU Paranormal Investigation, sub them up, and you'll love it. Roscoe, how are you, sweetie? Well, I think it could be fun to go to a haunted house and live stream, you know. Oh, yeah, you're just in time to dish out the soup, Sam. Nice to see you, honey. We can just bring it in and take a look. Looking good. I wish I could adjust the white balance here, but I can't. It makes it look much more orange than it is. That soup is looking good. Oh, she gonna paint at 7:30. Okay, honey, I'll try to stop by. You did a good job on your costume, Becca. It was really wonderful. You put a lot of time and effort into that. Good for you. And don't ever apologize for, you know, entering a contest. It's, whether you have money or not doesn't make a difference. Okay. The important thing, Becca, is that you took your time and you really went all out on that. And I thought that your creativity and your presentation, your skill with makeup was very amazing. Don't let all the stuff with Gary worry and all that kind of crap, okay? You just be you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this egg, We're going to do a little bit of an egg wash here. Susie says, I love Pennsylvania Dutch food. I like the Pennsylvania farms that give you the feeds and things. There was a place when you go up Maryland, up 83, Timonium, and you go up through Parkton, Maryland, just below the Pennsylvania border. There was this place called Friendly Farms. I don't even know if it's still around. Let's see. This place was amazing. Friendly Farms dinners. This was country style. Yeah, they're serving dinner since 1959. I mean, you go in there, a country drive through Hereford, 200-acre farm in northern Baltimore County. Our family started the Friendly Farm restaurant in Upper Cove, Maryland in 1959. I mean, it was amazing. Look at the menus. Crab cake. I mean, they would just they just keep bringing the food. Friendly Farms. Good and cheap, but you get, it says you come at cod, they bring to your table, they bring you cottage cheese, apple butter, coleslaw, fruit, sugar biscuits, and rolls. And then with your dinner, they bring you green beans, corn, fries. Your dinner also includes unlimited beverage and a serving of Hershey's premium ice cream or sherbet. You get the fried chicken, which is great, $18.95. The chicken tenders, $18.95. The New York strip, Black Angus, $30.95. Filet, $31.95. Roast beef, which is delicious. I usually got the ham, was out of sight. 3 pork chops, $20.95. They have children's menu. Then they have jumbo crab cakes, which Maryland is famous for. 2 6-ounces for $37. That's expensive, but man, that food was unbelievable. That's the way I like to eat. Delicious. Do I have a date later? What are you doing, Susie? Yeah, it's amazing eating. That's why I like these guys. They started serving meals in 1959, and they said, fuck farming, you know, we're making a fortune. feeding these city slickers. I like cottage cheese, the apple butter, the rolls they use. There was a place called Peter Pan in Urbana, Maryland. It was also started in the 1920s. Real Southern style cooking. Amazing place. Just delicious, delicious food. Delicious. I'm making myself all hungry. Yeah, crab cakes are used. Becca, this is have you ever had Campbell's bean with bacon soup? This is like a copy recipe of that. Oh. And it just tastes just like Campbell's bean with bacon soup. It's amazing. We're getting ready to drop this bread in the oven now. We're going to go ahead. I know I can't resist the aroma. Joe's here. He's thinking, wow, this takes me back to Air Force days. How you doing, Joe? We got our loaf of bread here. We're going to go ahead and crack an egg now. Well, Joe, your Sox are 1 win away, huh? World Series greatness. Let's go ahead and just put a little bit of water in here, like a teaspoon. Just enough, and we'll get a fork. We'll whip this good. Remember, we already have our skillet in the bottom of the oven. And with that skillet, we're going to put 2 cups of ice cubes in there when we go to put this in the oven, okay? This is going to recreate a steam-injected oven. Well, bread is just doing the same thing correctly time after time, okay? Chick, how you doing, sweetie? I know I'm hungry. You want to beat that egg with a little bit of water there? Okay, and we're going to give this an initial brush. Everybody should have a pastry brush that they charge too much for. So what do? I go to the hardware store and get a better quality brush, right? Soft brush. Go ahead. Give that an initial of the egg wash here. Okay. Now we're going to take and we're going to slash this. Yeah, I was glad to see, yeah, Joey, we should have had you up tonight. I wasn't even thinking about it. So. What we're going to do here is make our 3 slashes. 1. We're going to go down about a 1/2 inch. 2. 2. And here goes number 3. Just like that. See those slashes on there? All right. Do another. Jen, something's going on with the washing machine there. Might be an imbalance, I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on. You have one last chance to tuck it in from underneath. Okay. Jen, you wanna, if you can hand me that spray bottle out up on the shelf. I'm gonna get 2 things of ice cubes here. 2 cups of ice cubes. Now you want to make great bread. Remember, I've got a skillet that's been in that. Hey Jack, I've got a skillet that's been in that oven superheating at 800 degrees. Okay, what happened? You get a spray bottle of water. You hit that loaf 1 time. Into the oven it goes. Okay, make sure your ice cubes are ready to go. This is going to release a lot of steam. Okay, so be careful. Stand back. That steam will burn you, okay? All right, now we're going to put this on for about 10 minutes, okay? We're going to spray that 1 time. Okay, those ice cubes are melting and they're now allowing that to have steam in there like a steam injected oven. Okay, our soup is doing wonderfully. I'll give you a look because Jack's here. That's our copy recipe, bean with bacon. It's much redder. I don't have the white balance adjusted because the lighting is not good here. But there it is. Yeah, looking kind of nice, huh? That thickens up. So we're going to eat well tonight. All right, so we're going to let that bread go for about 10 to 12 minutes in there, okay? You say you don't make good bread, you can make great bread. Jack that heat all the way up, okay? All right. That soup is going to be amazing tonight. All right. Yeah, there's something about soup in, I'm sure Joe King had his share in Army days. Go ahead. I want to make sure Missy Jen, there's nothing to clean up, so she can take it easy. I don't need her doing a lot of stuff around here. You got to bake bread that high. Hey, Mandy, how are you? You've got to bake bread that high. That thing has got to be hit with amazing quantities of heat. Commercial bakers will bake at 800 degrees and then back it down to 400. Okay? You need that blast of heat for the first 10 to 15 minutes, then you back it down. All right? You want to make great bread, or do you want to make bread? Okay? I'll tell you guys exactly how after 50, 60 bread baking videos over almost 6 years here on YouTube. We've done it all in baking. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close the front bedroom door. Send this to Lee. Yeah, I'm going to put the recipe right down into the description box, Jack, when the event's over. Okay. This is from www.keyingredients.com recipes. It's called bean and bacon soup. Okay. And it is awesome. This stuff is amazing. It's tasty. Bobby's going to love it. I'd like to do something a little different. So, all right. But that was just ice. Domino, are you still around here? Domino. Oh. Oh. Going out. Okay. Just move it. Going out, Domino. Oh, man. Domino's in here like every darn minute. Tried to do my hood tower today. Most action political game. Oh, wow. Okay. Most action was a political debate between the yard sign distributor and neighbor. There you go. We use a Great Northern bean. Okay. Soak it the night before. Put 1/4 of a teaspoon of Put a half a teaspoon of baking soda in it. That'll release a lot of the carbon dioxide from the beans. Okay, so you want to have a lot of gassy. Okay, so. Okay, take care of what you said. Thanks for coming by. Great Northern beans, okay? It's just looking absolutely delicious here with all that bacon in there we fried up earlier. So, yeah. Not difficult to make, but you should start the night before by soaking your beans the night before. We're about 8 minutes in. I'll just take a little peek. Yeah, the bread is rising. It's looking fantastic in there. It's looking beautiful. It's starting to get really rounded. Use ketchup to, yeah, we don't use ketchup to spaghetti. No. Yeah, get a beer, Joe King. Yeah, this is a good recipe. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find that. Let me open up another browser window here. I'm going to go find this. And I'm going to paste it in the description box. .com bean with bacon. Ah, there it is. And with bacon soup. Make sure it's the right one. Yeah, this is a little low sodium. There's his Old Bailey. Let's see, that's a little, that's not the one I'm using. Key ingredient. Here we go. This is the one I'm using. Let's see this. No, it's not in either. Oh. God. I'm going to put the first one down here. The first one's the best one. Just, okay, let's see. This person's recipe. Heat a can of Campbell's bean and bacon soup with 1 can of water in a saucepan to a boil and serve. Hey, that's really clever, huh? That's pretty fucking funny, isn't it? That's pretty damn funny. That's what you call cooking. Okay, I'm gonna give this first one as bad as close. I guess mine is from years ago. I mean, I copied this out 5 or 6, 7 years ago. So here we go. Okay, copy, and I'm gonna put this in the description box of our event here. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. I have no idea. Hi, Steph. 2 and Steph. Nice to see you, honey. Let me go ahead. Let me put the recipe here. Recipe link. I'm going to add that on. I don't know why Marshall does anything that he does. There it is. There's the link now for the recipe. Okay. All right, that's on there. All right. Okay, that's all saved. Now I gotta watch a damn video to get back to my own damn hangout here. Are you kidding me? All right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mandy. We are back. Just put on Joe's Art. Yeah, I'm trisexual. Try everything. Right? Yeah, the recipe Walker's shortbread. I put it in the description box, honey. Turned out really well. 3 ingredients: icing sugar, flour, and butter. Whip the butter. Whip 1 pound of butter, or 1 cup of butter. 3/4 of it whip that up real good. Add 3/4 of a cup of confectioner sugar to it. Whip that real good. Then add in a 1/2 cup of flour at a time till you've added 2 cups of flour in. Get that all in a bowl, and then press that out on a pan. Cook that for 20 minutes. Remove it from the oven. Store it. Put it back in the oven for 10 more minutes. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, Jen has seen Benny Hill. Yeah. Jack Sparrow's had a wrench for a long time. Alpha Wolf. Okay, don't cry. You got a wrench too. All right. All you gotta do is ask. Don't whine. So. I'm gonna do another taste of this. Man, that is good. That is like Campbell's soup. Joey D said hi, Jen. Yeah, is Coach back? What the hell? Where in the hell has Coach been? What the fuck? Coach disappeared for a month. Coach is back. Coach 9500 coming at you. Coach 9500. What spices did I use? 1 clove of garlic, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of ground pepper, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 can of diced tomatoes, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, and 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. 1 pound of bacon chopped, we use 12 ounces. 1 package of dried navy beans. Start the night before. Yeah, I've made minestrone before. I really enjoy that. I'd like that. Yeah. All right. Time to reduce our heat now. We've been at this for. Let's take a look at our loaf. Oh, that's looking beautiful. We're gonna let that go. I think I'm gonna keep the heat up for about 5 more minutes here. Then I'll give you guys a first peek. It's all set. Do you do any baking or cooking, Mandy? Yeah, the whole kitchen smells amazing. Yeah, Susie, if you look at the beginning of the hangout, the first thing I did besides soaking the beans overnight with a half a spoon of baking soda to remove the gassiness from the beans was I cooked a 12-ounce package of bacon. I took scissors and I cut up the bacon, put it into a skillet and cooked that. Then I chopped up 2 onions, diced them, put it into the, removed the bacon, kept the fat from the bacon, put 2 chopped onions, a clove of garlic, 2 sticks of celery, and 1 can of diced tomatoes and 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, and put that in and till they were translucent. So that's it. There you go. So it's the trick is starting the night before. Thank you. Yeah, thank you too, and Steph. I appreciate that. Are you wishing this? Are you washing it soak down with the beer or the beer down with the soup? Oh, the soup, huh? Gigantic Greek beans and tomato sauce. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm about to crack another beer. Yeah, it's nice to see Rebecca. Congratulations. Rebecca, did you keep your live stream up for putting on your makeup? Hi, Maria. Yeah, well, I'm not perfect, you know. Finally made a real alpha male meal. Oh, thank you, Jack. Joe King's like, Rosie finally manned up. Finally manned up and made a real man meal for once. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, you'll be able to see it. I keep all of my streams up, so you'll be able to check that out. Well, I care about Missy Jen. I do. I'm trying to take the heat off her and make sure I do all the cooking and cleanup and everything. So, yeah, I'd say I'm pretty clean. Alpha Wolf, I try to take my weekly shower. Right? Just kidding. Thanks forever, friend. All right, your girl Rebecca too. Yeah, make sure to check out Rebecca. Spent, God, how long was it? A couple of hours doing your makeup, Rebecca. And you and your mom both did a great job. So I'm really happy that your mom splitting that prize money with you, because I think that you deserve half of that. All right, let's pull the bread out. We're going to hit it again. This bread should be pretty much set. I'm going to reduce the heat down. You can see the way that bread's already looking. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag too much. I'm going to hit it again with the egg wash here. Okay. And right back into the oven she goes for 40 minutes. Okay. I'm taking the heat down to about 400 degrees now for about, I'm going to give 30 more minutes there, okay? All right. Yeah, nice to meet you, Maria Ryan. Welcome aboard. Miss Jen, please take the wrench off. What does that mean? Hey, CJ, how are you? What does that mean, Apple Wolf? You don't want your wrench? Oh, that's fun. Okay, yeah, too, Steph. I don't get too caught up in all the. I don't do drama streams and things. Callie, how are you doing, sweetie? Thank you, Steffi. I don't do. I don't sit there and punk people out on streams. Thanks. You know. Therefore, I'm wanted. You got to come up with content. I don't go for low-hanging fruit of busting people's balls and stuff. Therefore, I'm out there doing stuff. I'm on the road, live streaming events, doing content, baking, audio, metal detecting, all that kind of stuff. And you know, if you ever do want to monetize your channel, then you know that's what YouTube wants to see. They don't want to see live stream. Live streams are okay, but they want to see you creating content and going out and teaching people something, showing people something, or doing something with people. No, I didn't, Harvey. I will definitely check it out. We're going to be in Vegas. That's cool, Steph. We're going to be in Vegas the second Thursday through Sunday in December. Thank you forever, friend. You're sweet, honey. Start flirting the metal detecting. Oh, man, that wouldn't be good, Mojo? I would love to see you doing some metal detecting around Mississippi. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. Make sure this is good. Okay, let's go. Oh, thank you. Y'all are sweet. Hey, Tara. Yeah, Mojo, it's coming up to our metal detecting season here because it's too damn hot in summertime to be creeping around. Thank you, Lou. Hey, Ash, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. CJ, how you doing today? Yeah, we're doing if I can't get Bobby to take me to a haunted house today, I'll have to. It's gonna be a long day with a couple streams. Yeah. Oh, your neighborhood tours, huh? Mandy, did you see the tour of the county, the abandoned county home for the criminally insane, the wayward girls, and the bad boys yesterday? That was pretty off the hook. Oh, that's cool, Mojo. I'm happy. I mean, I'd like to hear you out there. I think you got a great persona. I just think it'd be awesome. Happy Halloween, Janet. Occasional woman. Nice to see you. Thank you, Alpha Wolf. Checks in the mail. Yeah, Mojo and Hondo. Where the hell has Hondo been? I haven't seen a Hondo in a minute. Where the hell has he been? Plenty here. No paranormal for you. Well, we have a haunted house down in Boner Park, which is a town about 5 miles south of here. So I think I'm going to see if I can live stream that haunted house. It might get dicky about video. Yeah, you want to check that out. Mandy, if you like the streams and the hood streams, it's pretty freaky last night. You know, this was a place where California did a lot of experiments on the criminally insane and lobotomies and experiments with LSD. And you can imagine the screaming in the night and shit. So, yeah, where in the hell is Hondo? I haven't seen Hondo in a coon's age. Yeah, Tara, they wanted to know if we got it on last night. They were grilling me about that. If I took advantage of you. Shit. Oh man, that was funny. That's funny. Oh, you spent the night in an old workhouse. Yeah, I like to do things that are seasonal. As soon as Halloween's over, I'll be back on the hood walks. A lot of people seem to enjoy the hood walks. I will be doing the boondocking, the overnight van trips down to places like Oakland and Berkeley, and doing live stream events from down there. A lot of people freak out. Oh my God, you're going to Oakland. You know, yeah, I'm going to International Boulevard, the heart of the gangbangers and gang shit down there and all that stuff. So live streaming the Greyhound station in Oakland, going to be doing all that stuff coming up. Okay. Because if you're not putting yourself in the red zone, you're not doing video, right? You're not doing stream. Oh, an old police station and a really old castle. That's cool. That's really cool. Hey, where do I find your email address? It's right on our About page. I can make it like new at gmail.com. I'm going to put it right down here. This is the address I've used forever because I have a vintage audio mechanical repair business that I repair old vintage mechanical and electrical things for people. Okay. There we go. There's my Gmail. I wouldn't mind going to a haunted house for night. Yeah, there'll be stuff to see. I like to go to abandoned places too, but if it can be safe, I mean, I'll be back in Baltimore City, down where I grew up, in some of the crack houses and things like that. North Avenue, Monroe Street, over near the penitentiary, all that shit. So you're welcome. Fruit Loops is a serial killer. Yeah. Boy, the whole place is smelling really good right now. Let's give you another look at the soup here. Soup is just about ready to done. I'm going to cover that. It is all rendered beautifully here. Okay. Got all those bits of bacon in it, just exactly the way you want it to be. Okay. So we're going to turn that off now, and we're going to put the cover on it. And when it comes time to dinner, all we have to do is just heat that up a bit. We don't want to overcook it and turn it into a mush. The weather is beautiful. About 80 degrees. We went to the pumpkin patch today. You guys will be seeing that coming up tomorrow. I had to push the kids off the hay pyramid. Get the hell off, kids. I need to run up and down the hay and stuff. So, just kidding. Just kidding. We're going to cover that. Okay, and let that go. Yeah, it looks good, Joe. It's I'm very happy about that. Joey D's come up 2 times. He's had my spaghetti and meatballs. Joey D. Perolis, fried to the U.S. Air Force, retired, and he's had my lasagna. So, for a bottle of Jim Beam. Oh, shit. Eating all day. Wish you had shares in British Gas. I don't know. But that's a preview 8 hours after I eat it. What is that? No, I already took all the gas out of the beans. You prep the beans with a teaspoon of half a teaspoon of baking soda the night before, and that degasses all of the beans. Makes a difference. Kelly, you got the date? Kelly, you still haven't texted me back your phone number. Yeah, the liquid smoke is great. Liquid smoke is good. Okay, take care, Callie. Love you too, honey. Nice to see you. I'm always very honored when you come by. Thank you, baby. Check our bread. That bread is looking glorious. There's the Missy. Who likes the Matrix movies? Yeah, cookies. I don't know. Tara's, Kelly's all upset that MX isn't around too much right now. Just check and see what's going on. Yeah, it's a good day today. Nobody's kicking my ass on YouTube. Of course, today's Christy to make myself a nice dinner. I rarely do that. Good for you. So thanks. It's delicious. Good for you. Liquid smoke. You can get that in most grocery stores. Are going to have liquid smoke in the spice aisle. So. Thank you, Callie Rose. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Joe. Said the bread was outstanding as well. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Okay, take care, Tara. Thank you, Monique. Yeah, I've lost a few pounds over the last couple of weeks since I've been, especially since I've started these live streaming out on the road. I end up through the hood walks and stuff. I end up walking like 2 to 3 miles when I'm doing these things, which is pretty nice, you know. So anything is good for keeping yourself healthy. I appreciate it. I don't want to be too slim. I'd like to have a little meat on me. Wow, cost you over 20 quid, but you know what? Forever friend, it lasts forever. I mean, I've had this same thing of liquid smoke for like 10 years. It never goes bad. Never goes bad. This bread's cooking good. We're gonna have a good dinner tonight. Yeah, all the sandy beach walking too. I do exercise a lot. I do 3 or 4 times a week at the gym for a half hour to an hour on the elliptical, which is the one that you're back and forth, up and down on that. And I think that's a great thing. That works out everything. Yeah, I'm not keen on skinny girls either. I can tell you that. 15 to post it from the U.S. Wow, forever friend, you must be loaded, girlfriend. I just go burn up a few pieces of wood and grind them up and throw them into. soak them overnight in some water and then boil it down and concentrate it. I got liquid smoke, y'all. Yeah, Kelly, I don't have your phone number, so make sure you send it to me like today. Okay? I don't want to go through the nonsense of trying to contact you again down there and all that, okay? You ain't no rock star. Let's see who did what on YouTube. Fucking Burbs has been on there today. Coach is back. Wayne, I guess Wayne's did an update. Dealing with transmission problems. Susie, like loving that ass, huh? Yeah, wait till I'm hoping, you know, when I have my final ass plumping in January, that'll be it. Okay, Callie says I just installed those two-way talking security guard. Love them. I bought Wise brand cheaper. I'm thinking about stepping up to this. Yeah, they do wonders for a person. Yeah, Joey, you still look pretty damn good, Joey D. But I'm thinking of investing in this live stream setup. It costs about $1,000, and then you have a subscription service that you can live stream anywhere. And I think I'll probably save that for when I get on the road. When I'm live streaming like when I'm live streaming every day and getting in people's faces and all that kind of stuff. So, small towns, what the hell are you doing? Are you fucking videoing me? Yes, I'm doing it for YouTube. Holy hell. See, I'm always very honest with people, right? Turn it off. Okay. You don't want to be on it. That's fine. Turn that son bitch off. That's it. You notice on my live streams, I always tell people I'm doing YouTube. Don't even do that shit, Rosie. Yeah, I know I do that now. Hey, Darlene, do I like European food? Define European food. I lived in China for 5 years, so mainly my diet was Asian-based. What do you mean by European food? Yeah, our Rosie on the road. That's going to be awesome. We're going to start going down south, San Francisco, down Monterey, San Luis Obispo, making our way down to Malibu. We'll see if we can run into Caitlyn Jenner. Hi, I'm Rosie. Yeah, I know you, Rosie. Make our way down to Hollywood, LA, run into some of those big time street streamers on Hollywood Boulevard, right? Make our way down to San Diego, get Tara out there on a few live streams. And baby, we're going to start heading east. Yuma, Arizona, right? El Paso, Texas, San Antonio, get Joe King on a live stream. Houston, making our way. Louisiana, Baton Rouge, going to see Jimmy Swaggart again. Brother Jimmy, how are you? I'm fine. Sister Rosie, how are you? That's what I'm saying. A lot of good stuff to come. Well, Harvey, and here, if you're out in public, it's they don't really care. So, yeah, it's gonna be. I wish you were here too. Jimmy the Hobo was part of. Yeah, I just can't believe it, Sean the Brit. The CX network has just destroyed themselves. I got no respect for CX network. I mean, Ice Poseidon's kind of a dick. You know, I'm not going to get too much into that. I was watching Burger at the other night at the Porn Cam Awards for Cam hosting for porn. Back to my glory days, right? And I was seeing if I saw some of my old friends on there. And Ice Poseidon, Ice was so fucking annoying on that stream. I had to just turn it off. He was so annoying on Burger's stream. I had to turn it off. You know. Oh, German, Hungarian. No, I don't. I haven't really done too much with that. Oh, you like that Jimmy Swaggart? Then we did that Jimmy Swaggart video is taken off like a bat out of hell. That's been big time. Meeting Jimmy Swaggart behind the scenes at the Jimmy Swaggart Christian Family Worship Center. That was good. I never hold back, Susie. I just tell people what's up, you know. I'm always honest. I tell people I'm doing a YouTube live stream and stuff. Oh, I don't know, 100,000 plus. Thank you, Jody. I mean, I did a dumb thing with what did I do? W.C. Fields in his early days when he was a juggler and amazing juggler. That thing took off like a bat out of hell on the Rosie Murphy channel. I have to do an Irish dish. Yeah, I've done some Irish soda bread. Here comes Toronto. Oh, Juliana, I've been in Toronto so many times. Yeah. So, what major city are you nearby in Texas, Mandy? Thank you. Who's that? Live Life. Thank you, sweetie. Justin Timberlake. That's it. What part of Texas are you in, Mandy? Are you near Houston or Dallas, or where the hell are you? I love El Paso, and I fell in love with El Paso and San Antonio. We have been through. Oh shit! Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, I know we've been through it, right? Well, difference is, honey, I gotta be talking to you when I'm pretty sober. That's the difference. That's the difference, my girl. I'm hoping I can go to the RTR. Yeah, Austin's great. Austin's great. Hey, Jody, how are you doing? Different place. The Pacific Shores didn't close the beach. Ocean Park, and it's called Pacific Shores Inn. Yeah, I think I looked at that place, Jody, and I probably will stay there next time because I didn't use the pool really at all this time. I was mainly in the ocean. Okay, Mandy, sorry about that. Mandy's like, you know what? I just blocked you from my fucking channel, Rosie. You don't deserve to look at all my beauty, Rosie. You know? Yeah, Pacific Beach I love. Nice to see you, Jody. Howdy, kicking a bag of dicks for you. Nice to see you. That's funny. Never. Mandy's like, you idiot. We've been all through this, right? Mandy, just imagine I'm in the Marine Corps, right? And you have to teach me, right? Rosie, we've been through this, right? Marine Corps, when they teach you something, first they tell you what they're going to teach you, right? Rosie, I'm going to tell you where I've been. Next, they teach you. Rosie, I live near Austin, Texas. Okay. Then they tell you what you just learned. Okay, you just learned that Mandy lives near Austin, Texas. Okay, so that's the best way to do it, Mandy. Do it Marine Corps style. Okay? Cook that soup in a cauldron. I'll teach you lots of things. Hey, Carol. Semper Fi. That's right. Now, Mandy's child, I didn't even know she was old enough to even be married. She looks like a damn sorority sister. She got a kid in the military. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, take care, forever friend. Nice to see you. Honey, please go back to my shortbread live stream. I put the link in the description box, babe, okay? Oh man, Glenn, you were Marines 81 to 85. Shit, why didn't you tell me? Why don't you have a fucking wrench in here? Shit, Marines get an automatic wrench. Shit, there you go. My favorite branch of the service, and I got military all over the place, Air Force, and I'm still all about the Marine Corps. I'm all about the Marine Corps, baby. We got Veterans Day coming up. That's a very serious day for me too. It's 2 days a year, Veterans Day and Memorial Day, when I have very serious morning choo-choos here. Marines have thick thighs. Yeah, well, they got thicker guts. That's what the hell they got. That's what I care about. Love you forever, friend. Nice to see you, honey. Your birthday, that's right, Harvey, 11/11. What is that, Harvey? That's Remembrance Day in the UK, and here we call it Veterans Day. Anybody know why they picked November 11th? Anybody know? Because that's when World War I officially ended. The 11th minute of the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918. That's it. My thighs are thick, and I got some thick old pins on me too. Yeah, Kelly's like, is your son single? Kelly is always out there. No, World War I. Yep. Oh, November 10th is the Marine Corps. Awesome. We got a lot of military here, which I really love. Hey, Nocturnal, nice to see you, honey. We got a few more minutes, and our bread is out of the oven. Looking pretty damn sweet. Really happy about that. My son was Army. He's now going to school to be a border patrol. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, your brain is like a pewter, and you got sexy stems too. You're sweet. One thing I've always been passionate about is United States history. You can look at Remembrance Day 1920. I think 1920 was the first year they really organized in Whitehall. Yeah. For all the Anzac, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, India, Bermuda, Bahamas, all the places that fought with the Commonwealth in World War I. They call it Remembrance Day because I went to Hong Kong, and when I worked in China, everybody had they wore poppies, red poppies, and I'm like, what's the deal with the poppies? Here we have Veterans Day, there they have Remembrance Day. So, oh, Chick, your birthday is November 10th. That's cool. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. There's just something very special about Marines, you know. I smell bread. Oh yeah. We got us a loaf of bread. Then loose a little bit. Let's take a look at that loaf of bread. That's the way a loaf of bread should look. That's the way you want the bread to look, y'all. We got our bean soup. We got our delicious bread for tonight. Yeah, you want to always hit that with a little egg wash, chick. Makes a hell of a difference. That's the difference between a good loaf of bread and a great loaf of bread. You want to have that nice crispy crust on there. Okay. Turn our heat off now. Hurry and cut me a slice. Yeah, I put that on a stone on a pizza pan. Yeah, right on the stone, right down there. No, Debbie, not tonight, honey. You know that you can degas beans. And if anybody's blowing anybody out, it'll be Missy Jen, to be honest with you. Debbie. Debbie. If you soak your beans the night before and you add a half a teaspoon of baking soda to the water, let them soak overnight. When you boil them in the morning, bring them up to a boil. You'll have a lot of white. It'll almost look like meringue coming off. And that's all the goo that gives you the gas, all gone. You'll be a happy camper. All right, thank you, Kelly. Yep, will do, honey. Yeah, you got to use a baking stone. No, I did not put the bread recipe because if you just search bread in my description box, you'll find bread baking going all the way back to 2013. There was tons of bread baking. Okay. Yeah, you got to use a stone because you want a massive amount of heat put up in the bottom of that bread as soon as possible. Okay. You want a loaf that has, you want to be like you're knocking on a door. Okay? That's what you want. Rip that foreskin. Thank you, 60s. I appreciate it, Ani. I'm going to put this on I'm going to put this on a cooling rack here. There we go. Oh, you can, Forever Friends. I don't know. I've done a zillion. If you just go to my video page and just put in the search box bread, you know, you'll see 30 to 40, 50 times I've made bread here on the rancho. So Yeah, Debbie said if a robber comes, you can conk him out. Thank you, Sue and Steph. I appreciate that. Debbie said if a robber comes, you can conk him on the head. You guys want to have a bread that has a little bit of a crust to it, right? That's what makes it delicious. You have that crust on the outside, and you have that delicious interior. Y'all gotta watch it. It wouldn't come out the same. Yeah, just follow. Yeah, you gotta follow along on the video stream. That's the big difference when you're doing a loaf of bread. A lot of it is technique. So that's exactly right. That was a robber with one smothered in my titties. You're too cute forever, friend. You're too cute. Thank you, Toro. You know, dickhead. They like to do. Assholes like to do 60 miles an hour or 70 miles an hour. Well, you know, actually, I used to do this with stoves that went to 500 instead of 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes at a high heat. I blasted at 500 degrees for 20 minutes and stuff. So, you know, you just time temperature. It's an adjustment there. Bread machine. Yeah, I never use a bread machine. Okay, take care forever, friend. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Yeah, he's going 69. That's it. Debbie, you're awful hot to trot today. My girl Debbie's a little wild. Nice loaf of, it's like an Italian loaf. It's a good to slice off for pieces to have with, take care of 60s. Nice to have pieces that you slice off with soup or put a little butter on in the morning. Yep, you get some soup in here. How you doing, Mallory? And I'm not even the soup Nazi, huh? No soup for you. Debbie's drunk as usual. Jeremy, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, Mallory, we were talking about you on the after chat, honey. Maya James, how you doing, honey? Nice to see you. Yeah, take care, Harvey. Oh, Harvey. Darlene. Thank you, Jeremy. Hold on, present that over by the camera. Okay. Mallory's like, no wonder I woke up with dried blood money. That's pretty funny. Oh, shit. You don't want to get Mallory going, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to wash a couple things up here. I know everybody's been enjoying the stream today. I've had a good time. We got delicious copy recipe bean with bacon soup to enjoy, along with a nice loaf of fresh bread here. Coming at you live. Coats 9500 coming at you. Let's try nipping off a little piece of this end here. Yeah, probably wouldn't be so good by the time it got to you, honey. Mallory be like, oh my, huh? Really, Rosie, darling, will fill me in every little bit. Oh, that crunch on the end. Look at that nice, that's the way you want your bread to look. Okay, got plenty of pockets to hold, nooks and crannies. Rosie, don't leave out a thing. I hope that you're recording. Was Janet Fields involved now? You gotta love Mallory. Man, that is delicious. Mm. Hit that with a little bit of soup, huh? Mm. Some bits that just tastes just like Campbell's. Woo! I don't want to get you all guys all crazy. That's delicious. Mm. Yeah, man, check it out. Yeah, man, you're cooking too early for me all the time. I'm missing your damn stream. There it is. Lots of bacon in there. This white balance on the camera makes it look like much oranger than it is, but it's a much deeper red. Yeah, try with the stone and hit that with a tremendous amount of high heat, okay, honey? Trust me when I tell you. Crank your oven as high as it'll go. And let that superheat for about a half hour. If you don't have a pizza stone, put the thing on a tray and put it on the bottom of the oven. Right on the floor of the oven, okay? Oh, boy. No, all you have to cook the rest of the week is veggies, huh? Yeah, man, nice to see you. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to go watch the live stream. Yeah, man, I'm going to check it out at work tomorrow. Yeah, you got to go back to the old-fashioned way of doing you got to get a stone, or if you don't have a stone, get your pan and put it right on the bottom of the oven for 10 minutes, okay? Get all that heat to just explode that thing, okay? Make sure you put a skillet in there and put your ice in there, okay? So you create steam. Steph, you go as high as you can go, honey. As high as you can go. This oven goes up to 800. It's a Fisher-Paykel convection oven. 5 burners. So. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get closed down. We've been going for a few hours here. We got some delicious soup tonight. I want to thank you all for being on the stream today. If you can't be kind to each other, at least be fucking funny. That's my only requirement on YouTube. If you can't be kind, be funny. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thumbs up or appreciated.